Have you ever wondered how Disney princesses fall for the guys who do? I know it's a fairy tale, but come on! Hi, I'm Yami series, completely ruining your childhood movies and games. But let's face it, if you're watching this, then your childhood was ruined years ago by some other theory channel, and now you just so happen to like other videos like it for some odd reason. It's about time I go off to the little cartoon mouse. Sorry, Mickey, but the clubhouse isn't fun inside, so I'm gonna stay outside. Back to the topic. So let's go over the real, very real, and terrible things that are very wrong with the Disney princess. How do you say? Never mind. Aladdin, Aladdin, the lovable street ref. I don't buy that guy. But how did Jasmine fall for him? He's a thief and a compulsive liar. Yes, he's stealing because he's hungry and steals his bounty with the poor. But still, he's literally catfishing her. Next, the beast. There is always time. Isn't it cute when he gives Belle a whole library of books to read and texts her to get closer about the dead mother? But he locked her up in the first place, and her father before he locked her up, and he also verbally and physically abuses her. What is wrong with Belle? Stockholm syndrome, anyone? The death of her mother was only in the live action, it wasn't actually in the animated version. And if I never mind, when I saw the library, if I was her, I'd stay no matter what the problem was. I do love books after all. Prince Charming, who was looking for Cinderella, who was the only girl who interested him. Yes, he stayed away from her evil stepmother and stepsisters, but you also noticed that he was looking for the best looking girl slash woman in the village. He only wanted a trophy wife. Or what about Florian? Snow White's true love kiss. I'm pretty sure there wasn't any consent from the dead girl. Now, was there? And I know he saved her, so how did he know it wouldn't work? But just because he's a prince, it's okay. Salmonella at its correction, somnophilia. Honest. If you're wondering what that means, it's like necrophilia for sleeping things. If you're wondering what that means, it's someone who gets off using these things. Gross, right? And if you think about it, that's technically what Florian does if you consider it. Lee sang the Did you send me daughters when I asked for sons? The guy who seems to be interested in other guys. If that doesn't bring things up to question, I don't know what will. Someone seems to like his meat, and I don't mean food. So, Peter Pan, our favorite angel of death off to bring the lost boys to Neverland where they can play forever. What? Didn't know that? Well, that's not the thing I'm talking about. So, he was interested in Wendy, but of course he made sure to make time for his stink on the side. Here's a man who likes to have his cake and eat it too. Or, last but not least, Hercules, God amongst men, hero of Olympus, son of an adulterer. But most importantly, he likes his car more than Megara. If I was that guy, I would definitely pay attention to all of her and not my horse. Seriously, what is wrong with all the Disney films and the mentally damaged princesses marrying princes with a lot of issues? Disney, paying girls for the future since 1935. Hey, and if you watch this for, why don't you subscribe? If you're willing to pay for a Disney Plus subscription, why not subscribe to my channel for free?